Change of scenery. My backpack is out of the picture. The dignified sitting spot is in the picture. Roughly the same moment, not really, but who cares, right? I just thought this is quite beautiful because you can see a bit more. So sometimes you need a change of scenery. So what was I going through today? I mean, I woke up quite early at around 4:45. I started recording my first videos because I couldn't sleep anymore. And then somehow I dragged myself through most of the day. I slept a lot. I recorded more videos. I ate pancakes. I did connect a bit with my dad. And then came the problem. First of all, I actually was feeling fine. Like yesterday was quite a nice day. I felt good about the work I did. And then today, of course, I have the challenge, 177 videos, so I need to go through with that. So I need focus. Now the last weeks have taught me a couple of things. And now, if I don't learn from these lessons, I will keep making the same mistakes, which will mean I will delay my progress. So right now my focus is creating a lot of videos, but quality. Quality. It's not just about quantity, it's about doing what I love and doing it despite what my outside world is expecting of me. Because I have a goal, and that goal is the foundation of my own family. My wife, my children. And for that I need my own place, I need money, and that's just how it is, and for that I put in the work. I'm quite determined to get where I want to be. And that's why I put in the elbow grease to get there. And that means sometimes you have to work with feelings such as guilt and shame and all kinds of stuff. And these feelings are sometimes projected onto you by other people. Or they are trying to, because they have expectations that you may not meet, and then they're trying to make you feel bad. They don't even have to say that. Expectation works via energy. You feel the expectation of others. That has nothing to do with that they have to say it. No, they send out the vibe towards you. And an unfulfilled expectation is quite something negative, because they're trying to suck energy out of you. And that's why, for example, when you're standing in a room, I had this the other day with my sister, I'm gonna talk about these things because it's real life examples. And these past couple of weeks, I often felt a bit shit. I felt like I was missing someone. And then my sister always came and listened to my sob stories. And the weird thing, and I was trying to understand this today, how this works. If my sister sees me in a tight spot, she feels better about herself. So as long as I feel shit and complain to her about it, she feels better about herself. I don't understand how that works. But it works like this. So if you have people in your life that always like to listen to your problems, you should probably stop talking to them. Because what I had was I was standing in the kitchen and she came in and she was wearing a face mask. And I said nothing. I just smiled. And then she tried to explain herself. I said, there's really nothing you have to say, right? I mean, it's obvious. Whatever. We don't have to pretend anymore. That's just how it is. Truth, you live it, you show who you truly are by putting on that mask. It's It's already plain who you are. You don't have to say anything anymore. You're a coward. You're selfish. Fuck you. Anyway, that's what my smile was saying. And that was what her mask was saying. And, you know, the person she tried to show to me sometimes is a bit different, I have the feeling. And of course, I'm also not always the same, but it's just hard for me to understand these things. To make better decisions, I have to understand them sometimes. Because I have to understand what my feeling is telling me. Because I think, oh, she's my sister, or, oh, it's my father, you know, I want to help them. Or, you know, I can talk to them about my problems. But I don't understand some other things, which is there are like energetic leeches. And they're leeching off of you. If you tell them how shit your life is, or if you always listen to their problems, this is unhealthy. Like, this should not happen. If that's the only way how you can communicate, then rather don't talk at all. That's how I see it now. Right now I see it very clearly. If the only way you can communicate is negative, then don't talk at all. That's just how it is. And if somebody needs you to talk about, you know, your shitty life, then don't talk to them at all anymore. Because that's what it basically was. Now I was standing in the kitchen and I felt the expectation that she was expecting me to say something, maybe to talk about whatever. I said nothing. And then she said, "Did you cut your hair?" Because she was trying to find something that we could talk about. And I just said, "No." And that kind of ended the conversation. And then she just grabbed her food and she left. So, sometimes I do these things. And sometimes I realize somehow what's going on. But I also realize I have no idea what's going on. Because I don't know why it's a bad thing to talk about problems. But I realize it's bad for me because I'm more focused on the problem than on the solution. I feel alone, you know, sometimes it's so hard. Yeah, but it's also easy, right? It's not just hard, it's also easy. And then I had this problem with my dad. So he, you know, has corona. Please don't miss the air quotes, right? They're very important to me. And now he feels like left alone. But that's not true. He always feels like this. He always expects people to suck up to him and to treat him, you know, like he's in pain and injured. So he's always walking around coughing, and then people are supposed to say, "Oh, you poor little man, right? Oh, you work so hard. Thank you for providing us with money," right? That's what some people expect of you. They think because they work and earn money, which they actually do for themselves, you know, they think you ought to praise them. So they don't think they have to sometimes maybe contribute with cooking. No, because they earn the money. Yeah, but sorry, you know, that's your own free will. You don't have to earn that much money. Nobody asks you to do that. You just do it. And you actually just want it for yourself. That your retirement is like peaceful. No, that's your problem. I can't help you with that. So, what happens, I sometimes feel guilty then if I do my own thing and everybody else is just kind of playing the victim. And that's exactly today's problem, and I still haven't told you about it, but I'm going to in a bit.